Okay, hey, apologies once again, we're cutting it a little bit fine, I think.
15. We've got 15 minutes before it's the next day, so we're still on time.
Yeah, so here is daily update for whatever today is, the 10th? The 10th.
Yeah, 10th today.
So yesterday we were talking about guns, and we showed you a couple of the replica guns. Today we're going to take it to the next stage, which is showing you what we then do with the footage of the guns. And we've got Elliot over here. There we are.
Hello.
Elliot, who you'll have seen on the website, who is basically in charge of the specialist violence department, which is the department we've created. It's not usually a violence department on a movie, but it's because we've got so much blood, muzzle flashes, shell ejections, smoke, explosions. That basically goes to Elliot, and he composites it all in. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit of footage of the guns firing. And what we've had to take into account with this is it's an airsoft gun looks great, but there's so much more to actually make it sell, and it's not just about putting a big old muzzle flash in. You've got to have the smoke, you've got to have the shells spinning out.
Which is a mistake we made early on in the game.
Absolutely. Early on we just thought, yeah, it's a muzzle flash and that's all that happens, but there's so much more to it to really embed it in the scene, and that's where Elliot's coming. So let's, there is a clever high-tech way of doing this, but we haven't really got time. So what we're going to do is we're going to open some of this footage up, and we're just going to whiz, there we are, we're going to whiz the camera around and point it at the monitor. Now hopefully this will come out well in the YouTube embed, but first of all we're starting out here with, with Fraser and the mini-me shooting the forest up, a couple of zombies chasing, and then we cut to Nickel, who's going to be using the M14, which we didn't show you yesterday. So there's the little clip. Let's just skip through to that part again with Nickel, because what you'll see actually when Nickel pops up on screen, he's using an M14, and the trick is with them, unlike an M4, this bolt catch actually is supposed to fire. Actually, it's not really in focus there. Hold on. Damn webcams. This bolt catch here is actually supposed to fire backwards, which it doesn't do on the airsoft version, but as you'll see, if we step forwards a little bit here, can you catch that? Let's try it again. You have to look real close. You see it fire back and the shell ejects, which was a little bit of magic there from Elliot. We've got another little scene here. This one is all about the shell ejections. So if we just let that play a couple of times, you see first of all we've got the blood running up the tree, a couple of zombies being taken down, and then if we play that one last time, this time we're going to zoom in on the character of Bull, and you'll see some of these shells. There we go, shells firing out the gun. So that, we're really happy with that. It really sets it into the scene. So we'll just have to see what that comes out like when it goes up on YouTube. Now a lot of this is done with Action Movie Essentials 2. Have you got a copy of it?
Yep.
Around?
Yep, there you go.
Action Movie Essentials 2 from videocopilot.net. Big
thank
shout
you.
out to them. Big thank you to Andrew Kramer. This is the 2K version. We are very happy customers, and a lot of the effects coming from there. As you will find though, as with all stock, it has to be recorded to cater for as many people as possible. So you get your frame and something explodes, and it's always going to go out of the frame, or it's going to be too small. So there's always going to be things that you need that we haven't got, as we've discovered. So tomorrow's video blog, if you tune in, is going to be us
The exploding things.
exploding things in the dungeon. So you'll see a little bit more about dungeon, and we're going to be keying some smoke effects and some custom blood stock effects, specifically for certain gags in the movie.
FX Home.
FX Home, absolutely, yeah. Big thank you to FX Home. FX Home have a product called Muzzle Plug, which we've been using.
Yeah.
You can do stock effects for your muzzle flashes. You can just do a burst of fire. But if you're using stock, you're getting the same old stuff again and again and again after a while. And with a film with as many gunshots, as many different guns as we've got, we had to find another solution.
Yeah, well, I came across the FX Home muzzle plug a couple of months ago. I said, Dave, this company called FX Home, really good. You just check their stuff out, and it's really good because you can make every single muzzle flash custom to your own because when using stock, they're only usually shot from side to front, never side on, never upwards, never downwards. So this way it's a complete 3D muzzle flash.
And you can rotate it all the way around and you
manipulate.
So you're working in 3D.
Reuse every time, bigger, smaller, different colours, anything you want.
So all those muzzle flashes you've just seen were created using FX Home Muzzle Plug, which they were kind enough to give us a copy of, because they saw the project, they got on board and they decided to help us out. But go check it out. I mean, it's a fantastic piece of kit because it's literally you can customise everything. You make it look like some kind of alien laser gun.
We use a lot of muzzle software, but this is by far the most intuitive and the best we've used yet.
Yes.
And very, very quick.
Very quick.
Much quicker than painting.
Not that we're trying to sell it for. But yeah, that and Action Movie Essentials 2, and as you'll see tomorrow, some of our own stock effects and a little bit of elbow grease from the old violence department. And hopefully, when you see the finished thing, you'll think it's all 100% believable. But I think that's quite enough for tonight.
Yeah.
We'll save some of the magic for tomorrow and tune in then. We'll see you.
From us.